Guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Today we are at Zaleski. Gonna do the south loop. We are at the Hope Furnace trailhead. Wife's coming back from across the road, going to the bathroom, and we're gonna shoot around the south loop today. We are actually out here on a Sunday about 4:30. A little late, but we're gonna try and make it up to camp 2. And we're gonna get the gear loaded up and get out on the trail. There's no time to screw around today. We're getting out here a little later than we anticipated. Hopefully it's not packed. We still have to go over and register over the trailhead. So we'll get back with you once we're out on the trail and get things going. Okay, so since it's kind of been a ongoing theme, we're doing Zaleski overnight here, and we're gonna talk about trail weight now. Supposed to get down to 45 tonight, which should still be in range of our setup that we're gonna use for warm weather, which is the Costco quilt, which is technically only good down to about 55 maybe. But we carry cuddle duds, which are kind of like a legging. They're insulated, moisture wicking, and usually some kind of like little light jacket, like a fleece, or for me, I have a little zip up breaker that I wear. 17-pound trail weight, and my wife's running the same pretty much. I actually came in about a pound lighter than her, but then I had to add in the big old battery bank that we carry. It's like a pound by itself. So time to get back to it. We're still going uphill. Good old Zaleski never fails. All right, we're at site C on the map, which is where the first water is on the south loop. It's not gonna... Anyways, we'll get it going. But we're gonna top off our bottles, camel up real good, then we'll show you what the top of the hill right here looks like. Okay, so we're at C. And there's the water road. This is not an official camp, but it's kind of like an overflow for one. If one's full, there's like 2 or 3 spots right here. There's a metal fire ring there, so that they made it for that. And we're gonna go this way, follow the backpack trail, head towards Camp 1.
So, if you're ever in the need of just training, Zaleski is an excellent place for that. And the reason why is you won't get distracted by a ton of, you know, other sights to see, like rock croppings, waterfalls, like Old Man's Caves, or stuff like that. It's a very green tunnel. You follow a path. There's not a lot to see. But as far as training wise goes, it's good because it has a lot of ups and downs. Not terrible, but decent. It has a lot of different terrain to it. And you can get some miles here. It's like 29 miles around, I think, is the total mileage for all of the loops. So you can get a couple days, or if you're trying to get higher miles and maybe try and get 20 or 30 miles in one day to train for the AT or something, it might be a place that you might want to look at using for training. It's a nice place.
So, getting some elevation runs here, roller coastering up and down. And almost to camp 2. But that's the good news. The bad news is I just realized I didn't pack any coffee for the morning. So Missy probably be doing the wake up intro in the morning because I'll be grumple, but I might get motivated because I brought the Stanley thermos that is full of coffee sitting back in the truck. So if I get my butt up in the morning, getting gear, I only have about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Till I have coffee. So yeah, it sucks. Stupid me. I won't do it again though. All right guys, we finally made it to camp 2. My wife's busy signing the logbook. So there's the first campsite. Backpack camp 2. There's the bathroom. Back there's a whole bunch more sites. So let's go find a site, get set up, and we'll get back with you and hopefully be eating some good stuff. All right, guys, so we made it to camp. I'm gonna just run you through real quick. Got the land shan here. The wind is coming this way, so we set it up to blow through. I got both vestibules open. I'll pull one side out of the back to cover our gear just in case it does rain tonight. It's not supposed to. Inside we've got our foam fold-up pads and our Costco quilts is what we're going with tonight. We do have a base layer to throw on if it gets cold. It is supposed to get down to 45, but generally speaking, I'd say we'll be fine. The ground here at Zaleski, just a warning, some of the spots are super hard. As you can see, I couldn't push that stake in. I actually bent it. When I try to push it in with my hands, that's how hard the ground is here. So just a thought. Those are aluminum shepherd hooks though. Got this nice fire pit, some racking, and then Missy was looking for wood and she found like a big chunk of that fire starting bricks stuff. I can't believe people carry those big ass things out here.
But thank you whoever left it.
Yeah, whoever left it, thanks. But so that started up rather easy, but the real question is my wife has to see what we have to eat.
I didn't pack it.
I packed it.
We got mountain trail mix.
So it's like M&M based trail mix.
We have cheesy spinach dip fettuccine and a creamy sauce.
So north side.
Baggies.
Baggies to put them in.
Suckers.
Lollipops.
Ranch tuna.
Ranch Tuna Creations.
Ooh, spaghetti.
Yep, our dehydrated spaghetti. What?
Where's the waffles and gravy?
I forgot.
What?
I forgot.
I've been hiking all night thinking I can't wait for the waffles and gravy.
And then for breakfast, we have slightly smashed dehydrated lemon blueberry cake. Slightly smashed.
Slightly.
And then I didn't bring coffee. So now I have to start remembering to bring coffee. And then I have to also put an emergency stash of coffee tea bag style in with the cups and spoons just in case I forget the coffee again.
And no chicken and waffles.
And I didn't bring chicken and waffles for my wife. Now she's mad at me. Last time it was chili mac, I forgot. This time it's waffles and chicken with gravy that I forgot.
I can't complain though, because I have a wonderful husband who usually has almost everything packed, if not everything. And all I literally got to do is drive to wherever we're going and put on my pack. So
I try.
Thank you.
But she gets up in the mornings and packs us up in the mornings, and tomorrow she's gonna have to do the morning intro and all that stuff because I'm gonna be on grump mode. It's not gonna be pretty. I'm not a pretty camper when I don't have coffee. I mean, I'll be okay tomorrow because I know that I've got coffee in the truck and it'll still be warm because it's in the Stanley thermos.
Right.
But yeah, I'm a coffee addict in case you guys didn't know. I drink like a pot a day, literally.
By himself, if not more.
Yeah, sometimes more, but I'm trying not to lately. Well, I drink tons of water, so it's not like I only drink coffee.
That's all he drinks is coffee and water, pretty much.
Yeah. Every once in a while I have a glass of Diet Pop, and I've been trying to have 8 ounces of milk every night to get back into drinking milk. But generally I don't go without coffee. That's like the worst thing in the world. So I'll be all right. I'd just be grumple. I won't want to get up.
To just be ready to get out of here in the morning.
She helps get me packed up and get me on the road. I'll tear butt to that truck to get that coffee. You better believe that. So that's a first. Missy went down to get water, and Camp 2 is empty. No water. So that's not good. And some other nice gentlemen just stopped by with their dog, and we all were talking. We're pretty sure that if on our way out at the bottom of the hill there's a creek. I mean, we could backtrack and probably filter out of the creek, but that's probably about a mile back. That kind of sucks, and those were puddles. So conserving water tonight, just one of those things that happen. That's why we bring filters. So my wife did the north sides pasta in the actual thing, and it actually came out a lot better than when I make them in the bag. So this is the spinach. Oh gosh, hot, but it's really good actually. A lot of people don't understand that these north sides, you have to expect they're not going to taste perfect because you're not using milk and butter, but that was good. I ain't gonna argue, that was good. All right, what else we got down there? We also ate, yeah, you can taste the spinach, and that I actually like that. Most people don't like spinach flavored stuff. We ate a packet of ranch tuna, but it wasn't very ranchy.
Spaghetti.
I always love our spaghetti. You dehydrate some spaghetti and make it like our video says, adding lots of extra spices, so when you rehydrate it, it has that flavor. I promise you, that's some power food. You'll be ready to power through the next day. I'm still getting punished because I didn't bring chicken and waffles with gravy. I'm gonna be punished all night, you watch. All night. So we're gonna sit here, eat. The sun's starting to go down. We're gonna watch the fire for a little bit. Not a lot of firewood up here, so it's not gonna be a very long fire. But then I think we're gonna climb in the tent and just call it a night. We've got an even longer morning because we got to find water in the morning period. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I know if worst case scenario comes and we can't find water, then we can bullet down the road, take the road out and road walk back and cut the mileage down just a shade. I don't want to do that, but if we don't find water, shortest route possible when you don't have water. So we'll figure it all out tomorrow. Right now we're just going to enjoy the fire and enjoy our time tonight and be glad to be out here and eat a bunch of good food, it looks like, and just enjoy being out. This was a last minute thing, and I'm glad we did it. So we'll see you in the morning, guys. Night.
Good night.
Good morning. It's about 6 in the morning and we can't sleep in anymore. The sun's coming up. It's a pretty nice view from our tent, but that was probably pushing the weather rating or temperature rating, I should say, of our gear pretty far. What do you think?
I think so.
We got down to 43 last night where we're at. And anybody knows Costco quilts are really like a 55 degree. And we carry cuddle duds, which she's wearing the top and the pants. I carry the pants and then this little zip up coat like thing, breaker thing. But it was... We went way below what's comfortable temperature rating. So, lesson learned. It's supposed to only get down to like 46, but it went lower. So now we're going to eat some dehydrated cake, maybe some trail mix. She's already got suckers laid out for the sugar rush because there's no coffee because I'm an idiot. And we're going to get camp packed up after we eat and get our butts down the trail. We also have to try and find a water source early this morning. So this trip is...
we have a half a liter.
Yeah, that's about to be gone. We got to find a water source, though, and get it filtering. And trail will provide. That's what they say. I always usually have faith in that, generally speaking. So I'm going to sit here and watch the sunrise a little bit and eat, and we'll get packed up, and we'll get back with you when we get on trail.
So we got it all cleaned up. Left it better than we found it. Now it's time to go find some water and then tear butt back to the truck to have coffee. Are you ready for some coffee?
I'm ready for coffee.
All right, we're going to get coffee. All right, so when you drop out over here by where we just filtered water and you come over, you gotta start down the road. On all the maps, it looks like it's directly across, but it's not. You gotta start down the road, which would be turning left on the road. And then right here, just offset, probably 100 feet maybe, there's this little chute trail here. It's kind of hard to see, especially when it gets grown up like this time of year. But this is where you turn to finish getting on the trail to finish going back. So here we go.
camera shot. Finally got your coffee.
Coffee.
Bet you're happy.
I will be. All right, guys. Just completed the south loop. Where's the mileage, woman?
Go ahead and talk about it and I'll get it.
So we did our normal ritual, which is where one of us sits on the tailgate and the other takes off the sock. Well, my wife takes off my socks and my ankle braces, and then we keep sandals in the car, and then we switch and she sits down. I pull her shoes and socks off and put sandals on. It's kind of our new tradition. It makes it so neither one of us have to like really bend over. Does that mean we're getting really old?
I think it does.
That's teamwork to be lazy. So total mileage.
13 miles even.
13 even. Even Steven. So South Loop has some really nice features at the end here, but generally it's more like a training ground, like my wife told you guys earlier in the video. I mean, it's a nice place, but if you want prettier views, all you have to do is literally walk across the street to Lake Hope and run the Furnace Trail and all that, and the Peninsula Trail around the Lake Hope, and you get way better views. But I liked it. I mean, we got to get out. We had a good campsite.
There's only 2 other guys at camp last night.
And a big dog.
Super nice.
Yeah, they're great guys.
Chatted with those guys for a little bit.
And had a little fire. It's a good trip overall.
Relaxing trip.
Yeah, laid back trip. Don't really want to come back to Zaleski for a while though. I think we're Zaleski'd out. You did that one trip, the middle loop. Now we've done the south loop. We'll give Zaleski a break till fall probably.
In the fall we'll probably come back and do the north loop.
Do the whole loop, the whole backpacking trail. Anyways, so one thing I will say is it's probably a good idea to start calling and checking on the water situation. It was Memorial Day weekend, but Camp 2 had no water. Now, something you need to know is when you're doing the South Loop and you go past Camp 2, you can actually go about
half a mile.
Half a mile down to the gravel road, and all the runoff from the hill runs there, and it's running water, and you can filter it. And it actually almost tastes better than what's in the tank.
Yeah, no doubt.
So just an option. If you don't have water at Camp 2, just go another half mile down the trail and double back. I know it sucks to do a mile round trip, but if you need water, you need water.
Don't stress out though. It's not too far away.
It really isn't. All right, so till next time, I'm Tony.
I'm Missy.
And don't come to Zaleski in the dead of summer if you don't want to sweat.